If you're watching this video right now, it's not by chance. There's something much deeper happening in the invisible realm of your life. Something the angels have been orchestrating behind the scenes. Something God himself has been preparing for you with divine precision. Your soulmate. The person whose soul was created to mirror yours. Whose heart beats in rhythm with your deepest desires. Whose presence will feel like coming home after lifetimes of searching. This person is closer than you think. And what's about to happen between you two will completely change everything you thought you knew about love, connection, and destiny. But before we go deeper, if something inside your heart is already stirring, if you feel that familiar pull of recognition, go ahead and press that like button right now. This simple act tells the universe you're ready to receive what's coming. The divine has been speaking to you through signs, through synchronicities, to those unexplainable moments when you suddenly think of someone you haven't met yet, when you feel a presence beside you in your quietest moments, when you wake up with an inexplicable knowing that your life is about to shift in ways you can't yet comprehend. God has revealed your soulmate's identity to the angelic realm, and they've been given specific instructions about how and when this person will enter your life. What you need to understand right now is that this isn't just about romance. This is about soul recognition. This is about two fragments of the same divine light finally finding their way back to each other across time, space, and all the lessons you've both had to learn separately before you could come together as one. Your soulmate has been on their own journey, walking their own path, healing their own wounds, learning their own lessons, preparing their heart to hold yours with the reverence and tenderness it deserves. And right now, in this very moment, they're being guided toward you by forces that go beyond human understanding. The angels have been whispering in their dreams, placing you in their thoughts, creating circumstances that will naturally, almost magically, bring you both into the same space at exactly the right time. But here's what's truly remarkable about what God has shown about this person. Here's what will absolutely shock you when you discover the full truth. This person has been praying for you. They've been asking the universe for someone exactly like you. They've been feeling the same emptiness you felt, the same longing for a connection that transcends the superficial, the same desperate need for love that feels sacred, purposeful, eternal. You see, while you've been wondering if your soulmate even exists, while you've been questioning whether true love is real or just a fantasy, while you've been nursing your past wounds and trying to protect your heart from further disappointment, your soulmate has been doing the exact same thing. They've been crying the same tears, asking the same questions, feeling the same doubts. But God has been working behind the scenes, preparing both of you, healing both of you, bringing both of you to a place of readiness. And now the time has come. The divine timing has aligned. The lessons have been learned. The healing has progressed far enough. The spiritual preparation is complete. And what's about to happen will feel like the universe itself is conspiring to bring you together. The angels want you to know that your soulmate is going to do something that will completely catch you off guard. They're going to show up in a way you didn't expect, at a time you didn't predict, in a place you wouldn't have imagined. But when it happens, you'll know. Every cell in your body will recognize them. Your soul will feel an instant familiarity, as if you've known them forever, as if you've been waiting for them your entire life, as if everything you've been through was preparation for this exact moment. They're going to see you in a way no one else has ever seen you. They're going to understand the parts of you that you've kept hidden, the vulnerabilities you've been afraid to show, the dreams you've been scared to speak out loud. They're going to look at you and see not just who you are, but who you're meant to become. And they're going to love both versions with equal devotion. God has shown that your soulmate carries specific qualities, specific energies, specific gifts that are perfectly designed to complement yours. Where you feel weak, they will be strong. Where you feel uncertain, they will bring clarity. Where you feel broken, they will bring healing. This isn't about someone completing you, because you're already whole, but this is about someone amplifying the best parts of you, reflecting back to you the divine light that you sometimes forget you carry, walking beside you as an equal partner in the journey of spiritual growth and earthly experience. The angels have been preparing this person to love you not in spite of your flaws, but with full awareness and acceptance of your humanity. They've been teaching them patience, compassion, understanding, devotion. They've been showing them glimpses of you in meditation, in dreams, in quiet moments of reflection. And here's something that might bring tears to your eyes when you truly understand the depth of it. Your soulmate has been protected from wrong relationships just as you have been. Every time you thought you found love, but it fell apart. Every time you opened your heart, but got hurt. Every time you tried to force a connection that wasn't meant to be. The angels were actually redirecting you, saving you, protecting you from settling for anything less than what God has prepared for you. And your soulmate has experienced the same divine protection. They've walked through their own disappointments, their own heartbreaks, their own moments of wondering if they'd ever find what they're searching for. But all of it, every single painful moment, was necessary. It was all part of the divine plan to ensure that when you finally meet, both of you will be ready to recognize what you have, to cherish it, to nurture it, to build something truly sacred together. If this message is resonating deep within your soul, if you feel tears forming in your eyes, if your heart is beating faster with recognition and hope, write the words "I accept" in the comments right now. This act of faith, this simple declaration, tells the universe and the angels that you're ready to receive this divine gift, that you're open to the sacred connection, that you trust the timing of your life even when you can't see the full picture yet. Your comment becomes a prayer, an affirmation, a signal to the divine realm that you're no longer blocking your blessings with doubt, fear, or resistance. Now, let's talk about what God has specifically revealed about what your soulmate is about to do, because this is where it gets truly extraordinary. This person is being divinely guided to take action in the physical realm. They're going to reach out, show up, make a move that will surprise you. Maybe they'll send a message out of nowhere, a text or call that makes your heart skip a beat. Maybe they'll appear in a place you frequent, creating what seems like a coincidence, but is actually divine orchestration. Maybe they'll be introduced to you through a friend, a work situation, a social gathering that you almost didn't attend. The angels are arranging the details right now, moving pieces on the chessboard of your life, creating openings, clearing obstacles, making way for this destined meeting. But here's what will truly shock you. When your soulmate first connects with you, they might not immediately express romantic interest. They might come into your life as a friend, a colleague, someone you have casual conversations with, someone who seems pleasant but doesn't immediately set off fireworks. This is part of the divine strategy, because God knows that the deepest connections aren't built on superficial attraction alone. They're built on genuine friendship, mutual respect, shared values, authentic communication. Your soulmate is going to be different from the dramatic, intense, chaotic connections you might have experienced before. This connection will feel safe, comfortable, easy, natural. And that might confuse you at first, because you've been conditioned to believe that real passion should feel turbulent and all-consuming. But the angels want you to understand that divine love feels like peace. It feels like home. It feels like you can finally exhale after holding your breath for years. As your connection with this person develops, you'll start noticing the signs everywhere. You'll see repeated numbers, especially sequences like 1111, 222, 333, or your birth date showing up in unexpected places. You'll hear songs that perfectly describe what you're feeling. You'll have dreams that feel more real than waking life. Dreams where you and this person are together in ways that feel ancient and eternal. You'll experience synchronicities that are too specific, too perfect, too aligned to be mere coincidence. These are confirmations from the angels that you're on the right path, that this connection is divinely blessed, that you should trust what's unfolding even if it looks different from what you imagined. God has also revealed something profound about the purpose of this connection, because your soulmate relationship isn't just for your personal happiness, although that will certainly be a beautiful aspect of it. This connection has a higher purpose. Together, you and your soulmate are meant to do something meaningful in the world. You're meant to inspire others, to show people what authentic love looks like, to create something together that serves humanity in some way. Maybe you'll build a business together. Maybe you'll create art, music, or content that touches people's souls. Maybe you'll simply model relationships so healthy, so balanced, so full of mutual respect and genuine affection that people around you will be inspired to raise their own standards. Your love will be a light in a world that desperately needs examples of what divine partnership can look like. But the angels are also giving you a warning, and this is important to hear. When your soulmate starts getting closer, your ego will try to sabotage it. Old fears will surface. Past traumas will try to protect you by pushing this person away. You'll have moments of doubt, moments where you question whether this person is really the one, moments where you feel tempted to run, to create distance, to test them in ways that come from your wounds rather than your wisdom. This is normal. This is part of the process. But the angels want you to recognize these patterns when they arise, so you can work through them rather than allowing them to destroy what's being built. Your soulmate will be patient with your process, but you also need to do your inner work, to communicate honestly, to choose trust over fear, to stay open even when it feels vulnerable. Financial abundance is also connected to this soulmate union in ways you might not expect. When you align with your divine partner, when you step into the sacred connection with full presence and commitment, the universe responds by opening channels of prosperity. This happens because when you're in alignment with your soul's purpose, when you're operating from a place of love rather than lack, when you're no longer wasting energy on wrong relationships or healing from unnecessary heartbreak, you become a magnet for all forms of abundance. Money flows more easily. Opportunities appear seemingly out of nowhere. Your creativity expands. Your confidence grows. Your vision becomes clearer. Your soulmate connection doesn't just bring emotional fulfillment. It catalyzes your entire life into a higher frequency where success, prosperity, joy, and purpose all amplify each other. God has shown that your soulmate is already thinking about you, wondering about you, feeling drawn to you even if they haven't consciously identified what they're feeling yet. They might be experiencing unusual restlessness, a sense that their life is about to change, a feeling that someone important is coming. They might be having dreams about a person whose face they can't quite see, sensing a presence, feeling guided to go to certain places or take certain actions without understanding why. The invisible threads that connect your souls are already active, already pulling you toward each other, already creating the energetic foundation for your physical meeting. And when you do meet, when your eyes first lock, when your hands first touch, when your conversations first flow with that effortless synchronicity, you'll both feel the recognition. You'll both know that something significant is happening, even if you're not ready to name it yet. The timeline for this meeting is being determined by divine wisdom, not by your impatience or desperation. The angels are orchestrating this with perfect precision, ensuring that all elements are in place, that both of you are vibrationally ready, that the external circumstances support rather than complicate your union. Your job is not to force it, chase it, or anxiously search for it. Your job is to prepare yourself internally, to keep your heart open, to trust the process, to become the person who is ready to receive this kind of love. Work on yourself. Heal your wounds. Release your resentments. Forgive your past. Raise your vibration. Practice self-love. Cultivate the qualities you want to experience in your relationship. Become patient, kind, understanding, supportive, honest, vulnerable, present. The more you embody these qualities yourself, the faster you align with the frequency of your soulmate connection. There's also something beautiful happening on the spiritual plane that you need to understand. Your angels and your soulmate's angels are working together. They're coordinating, communicating, planning the details of your meeting and the unfolding of your relationship. Every night while you sleep, while your conscious mind rests, your soul travels to meet with your soulmate soul in the astral realm. You're already connected there, already in love there, already building the energetic blueprint for what will manifest in the physical world. This is why sometimes you wake up with unexplained feelings of love, longing, or deep connection to someone you haven't yet met. You're remembering these soul-level meetings, carrying the energy of them back into your waking consciousness. Trust these feelings. Honor them. They're not fantasy or wishful thinking. They're spiritual reality preparing to become physical reality. Now here's something that might challenge you, but is absolutely essential to understand. Your soulmate is not going to be perfect. They're going to be human with flaws, with past wounds, with their own journey of healing and growth. The shock isn't that they'll be some flawless fairy tale character. The shock is that you'll love them anyway, completely, fully, without needing them to be different than they are. You'll see their imperfections and find them endearing rather than disappointing. You'll witness their struggles and want to support them rather than judge them. You'll experience their humanity and love them more deeply because of it, not in spite of it. This is what divine love does. It doesn't demand perfection. It offers grace, acceptance, space for growth, unwavering support through the messy, beautiful process of being human together. God has also revealed that your soulmate will challenge you in important ways. They'll reflect back to you the parts of yourself that still need healing. They'll trigger old wounds not to hurt you, but to help you finally release them. They'll call you forward into your highest potential, sometimes gently, sometimes through difficult conversations, sometimes by simply being a mirror that shows you where you're still playing small, hiding your light, or operating from fear. This is uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Real soulmate connections aren't just about feeling good all the time. They're about growing together, evolving together, becoming better versions of yourselves through the alchemy of committed partnership. Your soulmate will love you enough to be honest with you, to not enable your self-sabotaging patterns, to hold you accountable while still holding space for your humanity. If you're still watching this video, if you've made it this far, that itself is a sign that this message is meant for you. The angels guided you here for a reason. They wanted you to hear these words, to receive this confirmation, to remember what your soul already knows but your mind sometimes forgets. Your soulmate is real. They're coming. Everything is unfolding according to divine timing. And what about to happen between you will be more beautiful, more profound, more transformative than anything you've experienced before. Take a moment right now to close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and send love forward in time to this person. Send them gratitude for being on their way to you. Send them strength for whatever they're currently facing. Send them recognition, telling their soul that you're ready, that you're waiting, that you trust the perfect timing of your meeting. The divine has also placed people in your life right now who are preparing you for this connection. Pay attention to the relationships you're currently in, the conversations you're having, the lessons you're learning. Nothing is random. Every interaction is teaching you something you'll need when your soulmate arrives. Maybe you're learning about boundaries through a challenging friendship. Maybe you're learning about communication through difficulties at work. Maybe you're learning about vulnerability through therapy or self-reflection. Maybe you're learning about unconditional love through caring for a family member or a pet. All of it matters. All of it is preparation. The universe is a brilliant teacher, and it's using every aspect of your current life to get you ready for what's coming. Your soulmate is also being prepared for you in the same way. They're learning lessons, facing challenges, growing through difficulties, becoming the person who will be capable of loving you the way you deserve. They're discovering their own worth, healing their own wounds, releasing their own past relationships, opening their own heart to the possibility of something real and lasting. And somewhere deep in their soul, they know you're coming too. They might not have words for it. They might not understand it consciously, but their spirit recognizes that someone extraordinary is on their way into their life. Someone who will change everything. Someone worth waiting for. Someone worth becoming their best self for. The angels want you to know that abundance in all forms is connected to this union. When you meet your soulmate, when you align with this divine connection, you'll notice that your entire life begins to flourish. Your career will take unexpected positive turns. Creative projects will flow with new ease. Financial opportunities will present themselves. Your health will improve. Your energy will increase. Your joy will expand. This happens because when you're in right relationship, when you're connected to someone who truly sees you, supports you, believes in you, and loves you, you stop wasting energy on anxiety, doubt, and protection. You start channeling that energy into creation, expression, and expansion. Your soulmate doesn't just add to your life. They multiply everything good that's already there. Together, you'll build something more abundant, more beautiful, more impactful than either of you could create alone. But abundance isn't just about money or material success. The true abundance of this connection will be spiritual and emotional. You'll feel rich in love, in understanding, in companionship, in having someone who truly knows you and chooses you every single day. You'll experience the abundance of laughter, of inside jokes, of comfortable silences, of adventures shared, of dreams built together, of a hand to hold through both the celebrations and the storms. You'll know the abundance of having a safe place to land, a person who feels like home no matter where you are geographically, a partner who makes life not just bearable, but deeply enjoyable. This is the wealth that God had prepared for you, the treasure the angels have been guiding you toward, the gift that's been waiting for you to be ready to receive it. As you move through your days now, stay alert for the signs that your soulmate is getting closer. Notice when you suddenly feel compelled to go somewhere you wouldn't normally go. Pay attention when you're invited to events you'd usually decline. Be present when you meet new people, even in casual circumstances, because your soulmate might be standing right there without any dramatic announcement. The meeting might be quiet, simple, ordinary on the surface, but beneath it, the entire universe will be celebrating the reunion of two souls who were always meant to find each other. Trust your intuition. If you feel drawn to someone, if a particular person makes you feel inexplicably comfortable, if conversations flow with surprising ease, if time seems to disappear when you're together, these are clues. Follow them, investigate them, give them space to develop, not with desperation or agenda, but with gentle openness and curiosity. God is also asking you to release your rigid expectations about what this person will look like, what they'll do for work, where they'll come from, or how they'll show up in your life. The divine has a bigger vision than your limited human perspective can hold. Your soulmate might not match your usual type. They might come from a background you didn't expect. They might have a lifestyle different from yours. They might challenge some of your superficial preferences. But if you're open, if you're willing to see beyond the surface, if you're capable of recognizing the soul beneath the external packaging, you'll discover that God's choice for you is infinitely better than anything you could have chosen for yourself. Trust the divine wisdom. Your limited view can only see a small piece of the puzzle. The angels see the complete picture, and they know exactly who will bring you the deepest fulfillment, the most profound growth, the most authentic love. Something powerful is happening in the invisible realm right now as you receive these words. The angels are working on your behalf, clearing energetic blocks, removing obstacles, preparing the path, opening doors, arranging circumstances. They're also working on your soulmate's side, doing the same preparation, the same clearing, the same opening. And they're weaving together the threads that will bring you both into alignment at exactly the right moment. Your part in this divine plan is to stay faithful, to keep your heart open, to do your inner work, to trust the timing even when it feels slow, to believe in the reality of this connection even before you can see it with your physical eyes. Faith isn't believing in what you can already see. Faith is trusting what the divine has promised, even when all evidence seems to contradict it. This is your spiritual practice right now. This is how you demonstrate your readiness. This is how you call in what's meant for you. The moment you meet your soulmate, everything will make sense. Every heartbreak will feel like preparation rather than punishment. Every disappointment will reveal itself as redirection. Every lonely night will have been worth it. Every tear will have washed away what wasn't meant for you to make space for what is. You'll look back on your journey and see the divine hand guiding every step, protecting you from wrong connections, strengthening you through challenges, bringing you to exactly this moment, this person, this sacred union. And you'll feel overwhelming gratitude not just for the arrival of your soulmate, but for every single experience that had to happen to make you ready for them, to make them ready for you, to make this connection possible. Your soulmate is going to bring healing you didn't even know you needed. Their presence will soothe wounds you've been carrying since childhood. Their love will fill voids you've been trying to fill with everything else. Their acceptance will allow you to finally accept yourself. Their belief in you will help you believe in yourself. Their steadiness will calm your anxious mind. Their joy will lift your heavy spirit. Their wisdom will complement yours. Their strength will support you when you're weak. And in return, you'll offer them the same gifts, because this is how divine partnerships work. They're reciprocal, balanced, mutual, each person giving and receiving in equal measure, each person honoring the sacred humanity of the other. This is the love that heals not just you, but generations before you and generations after you. This is a love that breaks cycles, that creates new patterns, that demonstrates what healthy partnership can look like. As we move toward the end of this message, the angels want to leave you with one final truth that will help you navigate the waiting period and the relationship itself. Your soulmate connection is guaranteed, but you still have free will. You can reject it through fear. You can sabotage it through old patterns. You can miss it if you're not paying attention. You can damage it if you don't do your work. The divine brings you the opportunity, creates the circumstances, orchestrates the meeting, but you have to choose to participate consciously. You have to choose vulnerability over protection. You have to choose trust over fear. You have to choose growth over comfort. You have to choose love over pride. These will be daily choices, sometimes hourly choices, especially in the beginning when your wounds are still tender and your defenses are still strong. But each time you choose love, you strengthen the connection. Each time you choose trust, you deepen the bond. Each time you choose growth, you elevate the relationship to a higher frequency. Your soulmate will be making the same choices, and together, you'll build something truly extraordinary. Remember that God didn't reveal your soulmate's identity to the angelic realm just to tease you or to leave you hanging. This revelation is an announcement, a promise, a guarantee that what's been prepared for you in the spiritual realm is now making its way into the physical realm. The veil between the invisible and the visible is thinning. What exists in potential is becoming actual. What lives in the realm of spirit is manifesting in the realm of matter. And you beautiful soul who has been waiting, hoping, praying, believing even when it was hard, you are about to witness the miraculous moment when divine promise becomes earthly reality. Hold on. Stay faithful. Keep your heart open. Trust the timing. Believe in the love that's coming for you. It's closer than you think, more real than you know, and more beautiful than you can currently imagine. If this message has touched your soul, if you feel the truth of these words resonating in the deepest part of your being, if tears are streaming down your face right now, because you just know that this is meant for you, then do two things. First, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you continue receiving the divine messages that are specifically meant for your journey. Second, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, because by sharing these angelic messages, you become a channel of divine light yourself, helping others remember what their souls already know. And when you give, you receive. When you spread hope, hope multiplies in your own life. When you share love, love comes back to you tenfold. The next video that appears on your screen is not random. The angels have specifically chosen it for you because it contains another piece of the puzzle, another message you need to hear right now about what's coming in your love life, your spiritual journey, your divine purpose. Click on it immediately. Don't scroll away. Don't close this app. Stay in this sacred space a little longer. The messages that follow this one will give you even more clarity, more confirmation, more guidance about the miraculous transformation that's unfolding in your life right now. Your soulmate is coming. God has revealed their identity. The angels are orchestrating your meeting. Everything is aligning. Everything is unfolding. Everything is happening exactly as it should. Trust the divine plan. Your love story is about to begin, and it will be more beautiful than anything you've ever dreamed possible.